Most surfers surf blind. In this video, I fly to California to officially take my blinders off, and boy, did I.
Oh, I love surfing California. I really wanted to make my next video about drop knee turns because I can clearly use some help, but I also got sent this action camera by DJI to do a review on. It's the DJI Osmo Action 4, and I thought, well, why not use this camera to help me figure out what I'm doing wrong with my drop knee turns? Because action cameras give you a close-up angle of your feet and your form that I have not seen in a while. The Osmo Action 4 has a 155-degree field of view and a quick release function that I'm very curious to try out. And for us camera nerds, it shoots 4K at 120 frames per second on its 1 1/3 inch sensor, which on paper sounds excellent. But most importantly, is it easy to use, and will it help me improve my drop knee turns? Let's head to California and see. So strange, I'm gonna hit traffic in LA. That's not like LA, right? I've never seen this before. First order of business was to pick up my brand new board, fresh from the Channel Islands factory. Have I mentioned that I'm excited about my new board? This video is not about the board. That's gonna be a separate video. In fact, that video takes place over months that have already occurred, so I cannot wait to make that video, but this video is not about that. I'll probably talk about it a little bit though.
Ground lives, Wayne Rich.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Feels awesome.
All right, see you later.
It feels okay. I'm gonna go surf. Adios.
Later.
And finally, my last stop before the surfing begins is to see Tupi Cabrera, aka the Longboardarian. Tupi runs an Instagram account as well as a podcast, all centered around longboard surfing culture. We sit down for a quick discussion on what we're doing wrong with our drop knee turns and what we can work on in the upcoming session.
So it seems like I'm putting too much weight in the back.
Yes.
And it's just not smooth. It's like the board wants to kick up. Okay. So I haven't been able to find that sweet spot and the body mechanics to make it look smooth and functional at the same time.
What's your issue with the drop knee? Where do you feel you're failing?
My back foot is not in the right spot. It's never far back enough. So I'll go for the drop knee and I'll like drop down. Nothing actually happens. I'm just staying like this. I'm looking this way and I'm going forward. So zero, it's the opposite problem.
Yeah.
I then remembered a tip that Ben Considine taught in one of his videos that I think could help solve both of our problems.
What he said, the first thing you do, weight forward, find the tail.
Okay.
Weight still here.
Okay.
You didn't do this.
Yeah.
No. So here, find it, then go for it.
Yeah.
So you have to search with your back foot, but to keep from doing that, you have to actually do this.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
We then quickly looked at some good examples of drop knee turns from Ben Considine,
Ian Chisholm, who's a great shaper.
Mitch Absher,
I posted on my Instagram, this is like poetic.
and Nat Young, which solidified what we were going to work on.
That's poetry, right?
Look at his upper body. He is not doing this, Tupi.
Definitely.
He's not. His upper body.
Yeah.
Clearly, he does go back.
Of course.
But his upper body is fairly.
Yeah.
Stays in this like slightly tilted position. I think that might be.
Dude, I think
might be.
I think this conversation is gonna provide some fruit.
And finally, we were off to session number 1 to test out 3 things at once: the DJI, the brand new board, and our drop knee turns, and I couldn't be more excited.
It's a really bad tripod. You!
surfing California. Started off the session with this very mediocre wave, but how about this angle? I haven't seen my feet up close in a while, and this is lovely. Now, obviously, I am testing out a brand new board and surfing a spot I've never surfed before, so I didn't expect my surfing to be great. But very early on, I caught this wave, and I was super happy with this turn. I couldn't wait to get back and see the footage from the action camera. Ah, what a bummer.
Dang it.
Unfortunately, I dug the nose right at the beginning of the wave and it just smacked the camera. Now let's look at a couple ugly drop knees and then we'll compare it to a good one that I have coming up.
That was horrible.
And finally, I got myself a good one. Now let's compare the good to the bad because I believe I did what we set out to do, which is often unusual in surfing. As you can see with the good one, I first find the tail and then ease the weight back into the turn like Tupi and I discussed earlier. With the bad one, I just threw my weight back immediately in more of like a one-step process, which made for a very jerky and unbalanced turn. Treating the drop knee like a two-step process of finding the tail and then easing your weight back, that produced much better turns for me.
That wasn't bad.
Overall, a great session of turning. Not too many nose rides. I got a quick one there, followed by another drop knee I was very happy with. Tupi was the opposite. He got all the nose rides, but not many drop knee attempts. You can actually see on the corner of the screen here Tupi doing a reverse drop knee, which he explained comes much more naturally to him, as you can see in some of these clips. Wow, was that a fun session. We got to review all the footage. I'm pretty happy with some of the turns I did for sure, but man, am I super happy with how the DJI was just so simple to use. I mean, I don't know, in the past action cameras have been annoying, but with this mounted on the board, okay, I had very few problems with water droplets, and the best part is that I leave the camera off, so it's off the whole time, and when I see a wave coming, I just press the record button, and it auto turns on and starts recording super fast. So I was extremely happy about that. Yeah, so it just wasn't annoying. I'm used to action cameras being annoying. This was a breeze. I really like the quick connect feature. One session I was actually able to take it out with a bite mount and then just pop it on the board, all without heading back into the beach. The battery easily lasts a full session as well. It also has what they call a true-to-life color temperature sensor. The color profile both in and out of the water, it just feels natural and not over-saturated. I suppose that's also more for us camera nerds. But as someone who is used to seeing footage of myself, does the action camera angle add any value to learning? 100% yes. Obviously, a filmer from the beach is the best situation, but the action camera is great with its 155-degree field of view. It shows you things that the beach camera does not. Like this ease into the back foot like we talked about earlier. Very clear from the DJI Osmo, much tougher to see from the beach camera. So stop surfing blind and start getting footage of yourself. It makes a world of difference. Changing the subject, up on the screen now is a video I made of a longboard specific pop-up. Check it out because it's very fun to do. Got your Costco hat? Nice.
Yep. Did you read it?
Costco ruined surfing. Oh, because like wave storms and stuff?
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't want you to make political statements here.